In this video, I'll show you how you can save your email attachments to Google Sheets and Google Drive automatically. So basically, I'm going to set an automation in Gmail, Google Sheets and Google Drive in such a way that whenever any email is received with an attachment into my Gmail account, the same email content along with the attachment link will be added automatically into my Google Sheets, and even the same attachment will be uploaded automatically into my Google Drive as well. In this way, I can create a backup of all the specific emails, all the important emails into my Google Sheets as well as into the Google Drive application. So if you also want to automate this process, come with me and I will show you the whole process step by step. Now to automate this process, I'll have to integrate Gmail, Google Sheets and Google Drive, and I'm going to integrate these three applications with the Pabbly Connect. It is an amazing integration and automation software, and I'm already an existing user. Here you can see I'm already logged in into Pabbly Connect, and you can also create your free account in just 2 minutes from here, and you will also get free task in the free account. Now once you will reach to the dashboard, directly click on this create workflow button and then provide a random name to your workflow, to your automation. Okay, so I'll provide the name something like, I'm actually pasting this name something like integrate Gmail, Google Sheets and Google Drive. Okay, now click on create and then you will find two boxes in front of you. Okay, so these are trigger and action. So trigger means when this happens, action means do this. Whenever this happens, then automatically do this. Try to understand with an example also. Whenever a sale happen in a payment gateway application, let's say, then automatically send an email via Gmail application. Okay, so according to our use case, whenever any new email is received into the Gmail application, then automatically add that data into Google Sheets application and further save those attachments into Google Drive application. Okay, so this is how you need to select the applications in which you are building an automation, and usually we always select the applications, the first application. But in place of Gmail, here I will select the email parser because I'm going to connect this Gmail with the Pabbly Connect with the help of this email parser only. Yes, I'm not going to directly connect the Gmail application. I'll make use of this email parser. Now how I'm going to build this integration, build this connection. Okay, so here you can see as soon as I have selected this email parser, it has provided me an email address. This is the email address. Okay, so firstly you will have to read these instructions very carefully. Okay, now you'll have to copy this email address and go back to that specific Gmail account whose email attachments you would like to receive, you would like to save into Drive and the sheet. Okay, so this is my Gmail account and I would like to receive the data of this particular account. So that is why I am clicking on this settings section, and then you will have to click on this forwarding and POP IAM section. Okay, and then you will notice an option of forwarding. Okay, so make sure existing forwarding addresses should not be available here. So I am actually deleting, I am removing this. Now I will click on this add a forwarding address once again, and then I will be pasting that email address which I have received via Pabbly Connect. So basically we are specifying in this Gmail account that whatever the emails it will receive, it has to forward those emails, those attachments to this specific email ID. Okay, so let me click on this next, and here you can see forwarding to mail. Okay, yes, click on process and it will send you a verification code. A confirmation code has been sent to this particular email ID to verify the permission. Okay, so click on OK, then come back to Pabbly Connect, and as soon as you are going to do that, you will see a response will be received inside our Pabbly Connect's dashboard, and here you will have to go to the down section directly to this body text because we will find our confirmation code here only. Alright, can you see that's confirmation code? I'm going to copy this code, then I'll come back to my Gmail account and provide the confirmation code here. Click on verify. This is how the verification process will be done. Now make sure you toggle this radio button. Okay, it should not be selected as disable, it should be selected as this, and after that simply click on the save changes, and this is how the connection in between this Gmail account and Pabbly Connect is working up. okay, and you can read what it is saying. You are forwarding your email to this specific email ID. This notice will end in 7 days. Now the connection is done. Now I'm going to check whether this connection is working absolutely fine or not. So for that, I'll have to click on this recapture email response button once again, okay, and then you will see it will start waiting for that response. Okay, so let me show you. It is saying that send an email to the email address mentioned above so that we can capture all the details from the email content automatically. Okay, so I'm going to do exactly the same as per the instruction. Okay, so I will be sending some email to this particular Gmail account. So this is my Gmail account, and I have already opened one more Gmail account here, you can see, and I have even composed a message, an email here. Okay, let me show you. Let me read this email. Hello, I have submitted the work assigned by your company. Please check the work and let me know if any changes has to be made. Okay, it should be made, not made. All right, and I would do it happily. I've really enjoyed working with your company. Hope to work in future as well. I'm attaching the invoice of $250 as discussed over call. In return, the work delivered by Pabbly. Kindly release the payment as soon as possible. Let me know once the payment is released from your end. Okay, so the idea here is lot of freelancers, or you can say partners and affiliates, are always sending some invoices to you on this specific Gmail account. So you want that all those invoices along with the content should be saved into Drive as well as into the sheet. Okay, so I'm taking this particular example, but you can use the same automation for different reasons. For example, you are an HR and you would like to save, you would like to create a backup of all the resumes that you are receiving on this specific Gmail account. In that case also you can use this automation. Okay, so this is how you can use the same automation for different purposes. Okay, so I'm going to first send this particular email to this particular Gmail account. Alright, did you notice that I had already received one email which I have just archived? So I think that email content must have arrived into my Pabbly Connect dashboard. Here you can see, yes, that email, that incoming email data has been received in Pabbly Connect dashboard. Okay, so that means the connection in between Pabbly Connect and our Gmail account is working absolutely fine. But now I am going to click on this recapture webhook response. Recapture the email response once again, because I would like to save not all the emails. I would like to save only specific emails. Okay, so firstly I will add some subject line, and again I have prepared a nice subject line. Let me direct copy and paste it here so that we can save some time. And I'm also going to attach the invoice here. Okay, so this is the invoice sending via Sonam. Okay, invoice Sonam. Now I'll click on send. Okay, the message has been sent, the email has been sent. Come back to this particular Gmail account and wait for that email to arrive, because as soon as the email arrived here in this particular Gmail account, the same email will be received via Pabbly Connect as well. And here you can see the email has been arrived. Let me go back to the Pabbly Connect dashboard and wait for the response whether it is capturing that very same content or not. And here you can see the response is received already. Okay, let me show you the details one by one. Okay, so how about I directly take you to that body text section. Okay, so this is the same content. You can even see that, hello, I have submitted the work assigned by your company. Please check the work and let me know if any changes has to be made. Hope to work in the future as well. I'm attaching the invoice of $250, and yes, it is the same email. Okay, and where is that email attachment? All right, here you can see in the last field you can also find that email attachment. Let me open this particular link into a new tab, whether it is the invoice or not, and yes, it is the invoice. Okay, so the presence of this data clearly shows that the connection in between Gmail and Pabbly Connect is working absolutely fine. Okay, now I'm going to send this particular data. I'm going to create a backup of this particular email and its attachment into Google Sheets and Google Drive. Okay, so firstly I will select here as Google Sheets. Firstly we are going to create a backup into this specific application. Okay, now in action event, firstly I'm going to add a new row, and in that row we will be adding all the data. Okay, simply click on add a new connection and sign in with the Google. Basically you will have to provide the access of your Gmail account. Okay, I have already made the connections earlier, so I'm going with the existing connection. Okay, but make sure if you are building this connection for the first time, you'll have to go with the new connections only. And here you can see it is connected, and the very first thing it is asking to select the spreadsheet. So here you can see whatever the spreadsheets are available inside my account have started visible here, and I am going to select this all emails and attachment, this specific spreadsheet. Okay, it is visible, it is present at the top only. Okay, and in the second tab I just have a sheet 1 only, so in the second field it will be the same. I don't need to do anything, I don't need to change it. Okay, now it is showing few columns. Okay, so from where these particular details, these particular fields appear. Okay, so basically whatever the columns I have created into this specific sheet, the same columns are visible inside Pabbly Connect's dashboard. Here you can see I have 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, so in total I have 5 columns, that is date, email content, link of the attachment, the sender email, and the sender name. Okay, so here you can see the date column, the email content column, the link of attachment, sender email, and the sender name. So we have the same columns, and I just need to provide the details one by one in these fields, and this is how the backup will be created automatically into my spreadsheet. Okay, so from where I'm going to provide the data, well, we have already received this data into our previous step, and don't worry, I don't need to manually copy this data and paste it here. I'm going to map this whole data, and mapping is very simple inside Pabbly Connect. Simply click on this particular field and you will find the above data here in the response. Now it is asking for the date, so I will be searching for the date, whether I have received any date or not, and yes, I have the date as well as the time as well of the email received, so I have mapped here. Asking for the email content, well, I remember that the email content was with the name body text. Okay, so let me directly search for that, and here you can see this is the email content. Okay, now it is asking for the link of attachment, sender email, and the sender name. Okay, so remember we have received the attachment link with the attachment link name only. Asking for the email, so let me map the email as well. Alright, so here we have the sender email address, basically from email address as this. Lastly, it is asking for the sender name, so I will be mapping the sender name as well. Let me map it. Alright, so here we have the from name as Henry Quest. Okay, so I have mapped all the data, and you must be thinking that what is this mapping? So whatever the details we have mapped here, these details will replace automatically when this automation will work in real time. Okay, so that is why I have specifically mapped this data, and that is why mapping plays a major role in this particular automation. This is how, because this automation is going to take place. Okay, let me click on this button, save and send test request, and you will see the very same content will be added here automatically. Let me first correct the formatting. Okay, it should be, I think, 14. Okay, and it should not be bold like this. All right. Okay, so here we have the date of the email received, that is 30th of March. Here we have the very same content also. We even have received the link of the attachment. Let me check whether it is the same PDF or not, and yes, it is the same invoice. Okay, and we also have the sender email and the sender name. Okay, so this is how you can create a backup of your email and of your attachment inside spreadsheet. Okay, so how about I make it as this? Okay, this is looking good into my spreadsheet. Okay, so the second step of our automation is also completed, but we have a very interesting twist here. Okay, so what exactly we have taught to our system, that whenever any new email is received into this specific Gmail account, that email should be captured immediately and automatically inside Pabbly Connect. Okay, so what will happen, you are going to receive all kind of emails inside Pabbly Connect's dashboard, and if those emails will arrive into the Pabbly Connect's dashboard, the same email, the same data will be saved here also. But I just want the specific emails to be saved here. I only want that if my email content consists of the invoice word, if my subject line consists of the invoice word, if the email has been sent by some partner, some affiliate or some freelancer, in that case only the content should be saved, the backup should be created, in that case only the attachment should be saved. Otherwise this automation should not proceed if the email is about different thing. Okay, so how I am going to do that? So basically I'll have to specify this particular thing inside my automation, that if the email is about the partnership, if the email is about the invoice, then only this automation should proceed, otherwise the automation should stop working here only. Okay, so how I am going to do that? Right after this email parser step, I am going to add one more step. Okay, and in this step I will use this filter. Okay, filter is an amazing feature of Pabbly Connect via which you can apply different kind of conditions within your automation, within your workflow. Okay, you can even read here only continue if. Okay, so I want that this automation only continue if the email consists of the words like invoice, affiliate, partners, otherwise the automation should not proceed. Okay, so how I am going to do that? Firstly, here in this particular case I will search for the subject line. Okay, this is the same data, basically the data of my previous response. Okay, data of the email only, Gmail only. Okay, let me search for the subject line. Okay, so I have the subject line as sending invoice of $. Let me even show you the subject line. Here you can see I have the subject line as sending invoice of, okay, let me maximize it, sending invoice of $50 in return of task completion. Okay, so again we will come back here and I want that if my subject line consists of, or you can say contains of the words like invoice or. Okay, so you have two choices, either you can add an or condition or you can also add the and condition, but I just want that if any of the condition is satisfied this automation should proceed, so that is why I will be proceeding with the or condition. Okay, so again here I will search for the subject line only. Okay, so if my subject line again contains the word like affiliate, okay, and not just on the subject line, I can apply the same filter on my body text as well, something like, okay, so how about I search for the body text here you can see body text, and again I will apply the filter as contains only. If my body text contains the words like freelancer, in that case this automation should proceed further. Okay, so currently I'm adding only 3 conditions so that I can show you how conditions can be applied. Now it is completely up to you how many conditions you would like to apply here. Okay, so if any of the condition will satisfy here, what will happen, the condition will be true, and if the condition is true this automation will proceed the next step. And what is our next step? It is all about saving the data into the Google Sheet. Okay, now I am going to save the same data into the Google Drive as well. For that I'll have to search for the Google Drive application, and then in the action event I want to upload a file into a specific folder, so that is why I will be searching for the same action event, that is upload a file. You can even read the instructions, upload files to your Google Drive, root or any folder. Okay, and just like we have connected Gmail and Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect, now I'm going to connect my Google Drive with the Pabbly Connect. And again instead of going with the new connection I'll go with the existing connections once again, and here you can see my Google Drive account is also connected with the Pabbly Connect. Now it is asking me 3 things. One is the URL, the folder ID and the file name. Okay, so what is the URL of the file which you would like to upload, and here you can even read the instructions that maximum file size is 50 MB only. It can upload the documents with the help of automation up to 50 MB size only. Okay, well don't worry, because in my case I'm planning to upload very small files like the invoices, the PDF, so this is not an issue for me. Okay, and in this case I will map the same attachment link. Remember we have received this attachment. Okay, so I have provided the URL asking for the folder ID and the file name. Okay, so here you'll have to provide the ID of that folder in which you would like to save all the data. Okay, so So I have created a folder with the name all latest files and design, and from where you can find the ID of this folder from its URL. Okay, so this is the folder ID I have copied, and here you can notice that I'm providing this ID manually because I do not have received this particular folder ID into the previous step. So that is why I have provided this ID manually, and this ID, this folder ID will remain same because I am providing it manually. Okay, so all the files, whatever the files will be coming here, the same files will be uploaded into this specific folder only whose ID we have provided here. Asking for the file name, well, how about I map the name of the person. Okay, I am going to save these files with the name of the person so that it will be unique for every user. Okay, let me click on this button, save and send test request, and wait for that file to be uploaded here, wait for that backup to be created here, and here you can see the file with the name of the person has been uploaded automatically. Okay, so this is how now onwards every time someone is going to send any message on this specific Gmail account, firstly it will filter, it will check whether this email is about some invoices, some freelancer or some partnership. Firstly it is going to check that whether the incoming email is about the partnership or sent by a freelancer or a remote worker, or this email is about something else. Firstly it is going to check that. If that email consists of the words like invoices, freelancers, in that case what will happen, it will automatically save that data into my sheet as well as into my Google Drive. Okay, and in order to automate this process, you need to create this automation inside Pabbly Connect just once. After that you can sit back and relax because Pabbly Connect will take care of all the tasks in the backend. You do not have to do anything manually. You can even close Pabbly Connect. Okay, and just in case if you want to access this automation inside your Pabbly Connect account, I will also attach the link of my workflow into the description box. You just need to click on that link and sign up into the Pabbly Connect, and then you will be able to access this workflow, this automation inside your Pabbly Connect account, that too for free. Not just these applications, you can integrate multiple applications and automate your business with Pabbly Connect. You can ask your queries at forum.pabbly.com. My team will surely answer to your questions. This is the website of Pabbly Connect, and for the latest updates of Pabbly Connect and unique automation ideas, you can join our Facebook group, that is formget.deals. If you have found this video helpful in any way, share it with your friends and colleagues and also help them to automate their business. Like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching this video.